Hello everyone, it's Alicia Malone. Welcome to Fandango Indie Movie Guide and happy Oscars week. That's right, all of this awards watch on this one has come down to this Sunday, and at the end of the show I'll be giving you my predictions in the major categories, so stay tuned for that. But first, let's get into what's out in theaters, starting with a horror anthology called XX. Now, this is a collection of 4 short films and animation in between, and the only stipulation for being part of this anthology was that your film had to be directed by a woman, written by a woman, and starring a woman. And that is so important because Hollywood at the moment, as I'm sure you've seen from all the headlines, is incredibly unequal when it comes to gender representation behind the camera. Like all anthologies, you will enjoy some short films better than others. Each of the films has very unique styles. I almost wish there was some kind of unifying object or theme or something to tie them all together, because it does feel very separate.
You're not getting up from this table until you eat that pizza. Do you understand me? Just eat! If you don't eat, eventually you'll die.
So? It seems like you guys did have that nice camaraderie. Does it feel like a good support group, having these ladies together?
I think actually support group.
Yeah.
We sit around like this and
there's a lot of crafting.
we craft macrame.
Craft.
No, everybody was so lovely, and it's been nice to share the experience with this great group of people.
When you're a director, you're usually the only one.
Yeah.
On a film, so working with other directors, you're getting to see parts of their process, and what things that they've done that worked for them, or like you get to talk about like, how did you configure that shot and that kind of thing. So it is a really interesting experience that I think is a little outside the norm.
Horror in particular, would you say, is a genre that not only male dominated behind the scenes, but just in terms of the idea of the male gaze?
Yeah, it's always exciting to imagine re-entry into another kind of consciousness, which in this case is this idea of the feminine perspective, the female mind, the female heart. And to me, it's just so exciting because the world needs more access to that right now, literally right at this very moment. We need more female voices.
And I think that the genre in particular, women have been misrepresented in front of the camera and underrepresented behind the camera for a very long time. We've been pincushions and knife fodder far more than we've been final girls. And it's amazing with, it's not so much in the kinds of stories that we tell, it's just shifting the perspective a little that makes it so totally novel and a new experience.
You can see XX in theaters or on video on demand. I recommend popping it on at home and having a good night in watching some talented ladies. Now, another film that you can watch at home this week, it's a documentary called Dying Laughing.
Comedy is purely a result of your ability to withstand self-torture.
This is a doc all about stand-up comedy, which to me seems like the scariest thing you could possibly ever want to do. It gathers together incredible interviews from some of the biggest names in comedy, from Jerry Seinfeld to Kevin Hart to Amy Schumer and Sarah Silverman to the late, great Gary Shandling and Jerry Lewis, so many more. And they all get very personal when it comes to why they do stand-up comedy, what it feels like when they get that laugh, and what it's like when you bomb badly.
I didn't see it. I'm like, see what? What are you talking about? Potential. I don't think you have what it takes to be a comedian. I said, God damn. To my face?
So if you've ever had an interest in stand-up comedy, then I recommend you check out Dying Laughing. I thought it was very fascinating. Still, never want to do that job.
When I was younger, it used to just literally, it would kill me. And now I'm able to float through it now because I have money. Got money. I'm very famous.
And now to my Oscar predictions. I will say this year is quite interesting. Many things have happened since the start of awards season, which has changed my mind. and I'm sure there could be surprises on the night, but so far, here is what I'm thinking. Best Supporting Actress, this is the one category I think is a lock for Viola Davis for her brilliant performance in Fences. She put her heart and soul on the line. This is her third nomination and would be her first win. Best Supporting Actor, I think it'll go to Mahershala Ali for Moonlight. He has had a brilliant career and a great year with his other performance in Hidden Figures as well. First nomination, and I would love to see him take it. Best Actress, Emma Stone for La La Land. La La Land will most likely sweep the Oscars, taking home awards in categories like Best Song and Best Score, and Emma Stone will be the representative in the acting category. This is her second nomination. She's been nominated before for Best Supporting Actress for Birdman. Here she'll take her first Oscar, and very well deserved because she is the emotional center of that movie. Plus the singing and the dancing, it's all very impressive. Best Actor. At the start of award season, I thought Casey Affleck was a lock, but after Denzel Washington took the Screen Actors Guild Award, I think it'll go to Denzel Washington for Fences. This is his 7th acting nomination, and this would be his 3rd Oscar win. He did Best Supporting Actor for Glory, Best Actor for Training Day, and now Best Actor for Fences. Rightly deserved. I mean, he's someone who can go from charismatic to terrifying in the blink of an eye, and he's already the African-American actor with the most amount of Oscars, and this would again set another record. Best Director, I think it'll be Damien Chazelle for La La Land. This is his first nomination in the directing category, but he has been nominated before for writing for both Whiplash and La La Land. He is such a talented guy. He's got a great vision, lots to say, and I think La La Land is the culmination of everything that he's done before. And Best Picture, La La Land, which has been sweeping the other awards, including winning the Producers Guild Award, which is usually the biggest predictor for Best Picture. There's an outside chance that Moonlight could sneak in there and win, but I think it'll be La La Land. I mean, Hollywood loves movies about Hollywood, and it's so beautifully done to be able to bring a musical back and make it modern and fresh, but also tip your hat at previous movies. I mean, it's one of my favorite films from last year. So there you have it. Those are my quick predictions for the Oscars. What about yours? Let me know in the comments below, or you can tweet me at Alicia Malone. And don't forget this week to see in theaters or at home XX, and at home Dying Laughing. I'll see you next time.